So what do we have here?
This is a Yeti SB100. It's a 29-inch wheel, 120mm front, 100mm rear, all-round fast trail bike.
Trail, not cross-country?
Rugged cross-country bike?
No, cross-country.
Yes, for cross-country.
For cross-country in the mud. And wet.
And rocks.
Yeah.
So it's 100mm of rear travel, uses Yeti's Switch Infinity system, which although it looks like a single pivot, the pivot point actually moves through the stroke of the suspension, governed by a couple of little sliders, which on Yeti's other bikes are in a little window here. But on this one, on the SB100, it's hidden behind a little flap on the back of the seat tube.
So if you're going to clean all of that out,
yeah, it's the right pain to get to be honest. You have to take the wheel off and undo 4 bolts and get your toothbrush out probably.
So it's not a difficult job, but it does require you to commit to cleaning your bike properly, which if you've bought this bike and invested in it, really...
You will. You'll be out there with the cotton buds anyway. It's, talking which, it's absolute, well, nearly top of the line spec. You could go more expensive if you wanted. If
you were fast enough to justify it, really.
Yes, but this is as top spec as anyone's going to need this side of a World Cup course. It's Shimano Xt brakes. You've got SRAM Eagle, got GX Eagle shifter and XO Eagle derailleur, and you've got the carbon cranks. You've got Fox, top end Fox, Kashima coated Fox factory 34s and a Fox float Evol rear shock, all super spec Fox transfer post,
which comes with a very nice lever.
Yeah, we like the lever. It seems to be very reliable, and Yeti's own brand bars, racetrack stem, lots and lots of nice gear. And then some hoofing great big trail tyres, which is a bit of a visual shock really if you're looking at this very svelte bike. And then it's definitely got trail ready tyres on it. And wheels as well, the wheels aren't carbon.
No.
And
it is trail ready though. I've certainly ridden it down some very technical things and not alarmed myself too much.
Yeah, I think you can get this out of the box and ride it down anything that's this side of enduro race course without thinking about it. If you're a finesse rider, you could get away with a lot more, but who is these days? Anything else you liked about it?
Well, is it to like or is it not that it's kind of so plush. So if you want to know what the trail is doing underneath you, you might miss some of that feedback. But then if you just want to ride without feeling like you're going to die, then you might not. If
you've spent $7 grand on the bike with suspension, you want your magic carpet ride. It is. Yeah. It does differentiate it from cross-country race bikes, where normally you get out in the saddle and they don't move. This one moves all the time.
Yes.
Which does give it a really fun, fast feel to it. But one for trail riders rather than racers, although nothing stopped me racing on it.
No, I think so. It's not quite as immediate a feel as some of the or certainly not as the Intense, I think. But that is quite definitely racy.
But then even if you're a racer, you're going to be training, riding your bike and out, getting the miles in for 98% of your bike's life. So why not have fun on it?
Yes.
There you go. So that's the Yeti SB100.
For fun.